This is the house that Kamurai built. Time to get started.
Hey there! Welcome to the house Kamurai built. I'm Kamurai, and I've been sick all week. I've been dragging my butt into work, but other people are sick. Team leader's been missing, so all the stuff we planned to do whenever it came up this week never happened. So we've been in crisis. And I haven't been able to get work checked through and silly. But hey, it is what it is, you know. Um, so I'm going to work later than I want to. I've been drinking some ginger soda to try to clear things out. If not, actually make me better. It's just, I think, a psychological thing when it comes down to it. I don't think it actually does a whole lot. Games on tabletop's going well. My friend managed to open their store Thanksgiving week, so it'll be a full week this Friday. So tomorrow, go over there and play some games, hopefully. Last Sunday we ended up playing the whole time. Eclipse, we got to run 79. If I've mentioned this already, I don't know if I have. But I found the iOS app for Eclipse. It doesn't have the fish people or the elders of the ancient or whatever it was, but it's got most of the big expansions. I don't know if it has the Nebula, the Pulsar, and the Supernova expansions, but it's got the main stuff. It's enough for me to start trying to play it and get better. I really need to figure out how to play it correctly because I'm really liking it. It's setting off this war game itch. So to the point where I'm trying to figure out if we can play Arclight in real life instead of on the computer, which is essentially just a better, the good version of Risk. It's dice and strategies, but instead of having the pieces that represent a certain amount of dice and all this stupidity that Risk has, it breaks it up into more territories. There's different regions that do different population boosts. There are instead of I don't know, you move the guys pre-programmed. You can't see what other territories are except for those that are bordering you, which is the biggest difference. And so you just kind of move your dice from territory to territory. There's not the one guy and the two guys thing that Risk does. And while the game can be pretty complicated and take a while, depending on how many people you're playing, etc., it's really a lot of fun to play against the AI. I think it'd be fun to play in real life. But of course, I'd like to play Ultra Cores again. And, nobody really seems to be interested in that, and that's fine. To the same point where I think that people really wouldn't be interested in playing War Machine Hordes. Now that Games on Tabletop is going to be supporting the Warmer Hordes crowd, they're working on getting a proper table, up and going. So we'll see if Saturday night yields anything in that direction. I've been really itching to play Sloan again. I want my shooty bitch army. Her Epith Lilith for the Horde side. I could play either one. Pretty much similar strategies, and I think it would work out. I think Sloan's probably the better way to go for me. I just don't like all the little characters. I'd much rather play Warcasters and Jacks. Minimal food supplies needed. I don't know. That was kind of stupid. I am missing getting programming done because I've been staying late at work, and anytime I start work later, I always feel like I get less out of my day. But I've been to the point where I don't know if I really showered in the morning. I just know at some point I got wet. I have to kind of trust that I actually showered. It's the most ridiculous problem I have. And then when it comes to nighttime, I can't fall asleep, so I'm laying down watching Helix, just kind of praying to go to sleep. And if you haven't checked that show out, watch that. I've got to split off just my weekly recap for shows and things I've watched here soon. I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to do that on Jam on Toast. I'm just going to call it a Toastly recap or something. We'll figure out something clever. Just do it as a live update. And I might start switching this to recording it live. It seems like it would be a lot easier. Maybe I'll test that out next week. I think about it. As much as I like this needs to be a little bit higher for me to feel comfortable, and taking the picture in the green screen's fine, but I'm not good with the green screen as much as I'd like to be. So there's that, and I really need to focus on trying to do like more how to plays or breakdowns, because Tano Curry's coming very soon. Crisis is coming very, very soon for Star Realms. And then, what was it? Super Dungeon Explorers having Forgotten King. And it looks like Tano Curry and Forgotten King are going to be like December 31st. But I'm so excited for both games, it's not even funny. So hopefully, all that'll be coming, and I'll just need to get my button gear and do a how to play or a breakdown on something simple. Probably need like Ticket to Ride next, and then maybe something I know how to play like Small World. I think I need to build up to something like Catan, because I need to go back through and read the rules and make sure I'm saying things right, because there are some blatant rule violations that we've been playing, or I've played with other people for years. And then the variant I have is very different than playing anything, because it's basically like playing basic Catan with all the pieces, is my version, but you need a slightly bigger map. You don't need a slightly bigger map, but it's a lot more fun if you play on a 6-person sized map. So there's that. I shot a video with the kitties, so I think I gotta do something, because the GoPro does not record sound very well, and maybe that's just because it's the original GoPro, or maybe it's not intended for that, through the waterproof casing, which I really want to test out somehow. So maybe I'll give you a bath, Rooster. Oh, is that how you feel? Is that how you feel? You're gonna put your paws up on my face? Give me a kiss. But I shot a tiny video of them getting used to the camera on a stick anyways. So hopefully that'll be interesting. I can do some voiceover or something for it probably. So I'll play with that at some point. And there's going to be something special on John Toast coming up soon. So keep an eye that direction if you are so inclined about movies and such. But I think that's where I'm going to wrap up. Got cat fur in my nose. I'm Kamurai. Have a nice day.
If you want to see anything else we're up to, go ahead and click the annotations, and they'll take you to our other channels.